Hi, everyone. I'm Brien Lundin, and I'm with Gold Newsletter, the editor and publisher of Gold Newsletter. And I'm speaking to you today from the Vancouver Metals Investor Forum. It's been a remarkable environment, as you can imagine. A lot of great presentations, a lot of wonderful companies and opportunities, and none better than who I'm talking with today, Ralph Shearing, CEO or president?
CEO.
CEO of Gold Group. Gold Group is a Mexico-focused gold producer, and it's fair to say a rapidly growing gold producer. Very aggressive, very talented management team that knows how to get things done in Mexico. An up-and-coming story that's already come a long way, but you're about to tell us that you've got a long way to come, to go still.
Okay.
Ralph, tell us, summarize the story for our audience, and then we'll start talking about what the future may hold.
Sure. I mean, it's a pretty easy story to understand. We are a producer. We have the Cerro Prieto mine in Sonora, and we just expanded production capabilities, and we expect to be producing up to 24,000 ounces annually from production. Then we're going to do a re-leaching of the existing leach pile. There's 11 million tons of about 0.4 grams of gold, and our recoveries on that could be about 40% from our testing. That should add 8,000 or 9,000 additional ounces for 6 years to the production profile. So that brings us up into the 30,000 ounce plus number. Mm-hmm. And then we have recently announced the acquisition of the San Francisco mine, which was a very productive mine in the past. It went into receivership in like 2022, 2023, and we purchased it out of receivership, and we are right now working towards cleaning it up, refurbishing any of the equipment. All of the infrastructure is there. It's got all of the crushing systems up to 20,000 tons per day, ADR plant, shops, offices, and we will clean that all up and gear it up to start production again sometime this year. We're hoping sooner rather than later, but it could take the rest of this year to get there. Once that's in production, we have sights on 40,000 ounces annually from that mine.
From that mine alone?
That mine has a historic technical report put out in 2022, 1.4 million ounces of gold on a PEA level. And then they mined about 150,000 of that before it was shut down.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Big
and that
resource.
was $1,500 gold.
Yeah.
Right. Cutoff grades, like 0.2, 0.1 type of style. So in today's market, the cutoff grades are going to go lower. There's going to be more ounces. We are preparing a 43-101 now. Should be finished in the next couple of weeks. That's required for exchange approval of the deal. So this is a good mine. It's got a life at least 10 years. Exploration potential is excellent, as it is on Cerro Prieto. I forgot to mention at Cerro Prieto, we've been exploring and we're developing new zones that are in definition drilling now to add to the production profile at Cerro Prieto. And then we'll do the same thing at San Francisco. So that should get us up to the 70,000 ounce annually moving forward, not at this moment, but once they're back in production. And then we are very, very close to a major announcement on a new acquisition. That's about all I can say on that, but that would increase our production profile if we're successful on that.
Okay.
We're not stopping
and
there.
Very likely that will be, if that is successful, by the time our viewers are watching this, it may actually be out there. So
let's hope so. Yeah.
So let's hope so. Yeah. So go to the website, gang, and check up on an update on this interview. So this is a good time to be a rapidly growing gold producer.
It's amazing.
I've heard that the gold price is performing fairly well.
You'd say gold and silver are awesome. I mean, you walk around the conference here, everybody's got big smiles. And the enthusiasm here is amazing because of the way the markets are.
But the enthusiasm, a lot of the companies in there, and a lot of them in our Gold Newsletter portfolios, or exploration companies are looking at projects. They're trying to find gold.
Yeah.
You got to find gold. You're making gold when gold is $5,000 an ounce.
Exactly.
Yeah. And if we have a typical correction, which we have not had in this gold bull market, but if we have a typical correction of, 25%, then gosh darn it, we're going to have to put up with $4,000.
Yeah, we're going to put it tough.
Yeah, that'll be tough.
Yeah, and we have to expect a correction here. I mean, it's been so robust and maybe overbought, maybe not. I don't know.
I think the bigger thematic picture here is that there's a number of there's a certain strata of gold producer out there that's kind of been ignored by the market, small scale, et cetera. These smaller scale, it's really not small, but the smaller scale, 30, 40,000 ounce a year producer at these gold prices is equivalent to, 100,000 ounce producer not that long ago.
Exactly. And we're trying to double that.
Yeah.
And Brien, we're not stopping there. We've got a lot of other targets that we look at potential M&A this year and later this year. So we're tending to try and grow this company to be a major player in the gold space, a mid-tier mining company.
Well, I am very familiar with your management group and the team behind it. And I can say there are no better hands operating in Mexico. And so I'm excited for what you have coming up. I know you can't really talk about it much. But the production profiles of both of your projects, you talked a bit about the size of the resources. Are there expansion opportunities there?
Absolutely. On both the projects, and even on the one we're targeting. Without question, the exploration potential is quite large. So these are very good mines. They'll continue for a long period of time, in my opinion. And we just need to get the deals done, get them back in production, and away we go.
I know these kinds of deals are going to be accretive because, again, I'm familiar with the history of the group. And in a rising gold price, or really just a good gold price environment, I'm excited to see what you have ahead of you. I think it's fair to say that at your current production level and at the production level we might imagine with some more acquisitions and work on the M&A front, that you are trading currently at nowhere near what those valuations would imply.
Yeah, I think that's an absolutely fair statement. I mean, our market cap's about $530 million right now. I would expect if we're successful in what we're trying to achieve, that we're looking at maybe a $1 billion to $1.5 billion style market cap. But we've got to be successful in the acquisitions, and we have to get there. But that's what we're looking at.
That's your goal.
That's our goal. Well, that's our initial goal.
Okay. And yet there's more to come.
And there's hopefully more to come. Yeah, we're working hard for M&A transactions to grow this company.
Well, Ralph, I am going to be looking at the news wires carefully in the days to come. And it sounds like there's some exciting things ahead.
Absolutely. We're pretty excited. It's been a lot of hard work. We have a very good team behind us. We've been in Mexico for a long period of time, and we have that team available and working hard.
Great. Well, thank you, Ralph. We appreciate your time.
Really appreciate it. Thanks.